I wasn't a lazy river with you, so I guarantee you probably pissed all up in that shit.
I probably did.
Disgusting.
You still piss in the pool as a man?
Well,
Yeah,
That's a yes.
That pause was everything. That pause told the whole story. Talking about water, have you heard of these people that consider taking a gander in their swimming pool a bath? They'll exit the swimming pool and say, I don't have to take a bath today. I already went swimming.
Yes.
No. Where did you hear about these people at?
I've met people in Florida that have done that. That have been like, we were young too. We were much younger, but like we got in the pool, we got out, and then I went to go take a shower, and they didn't take showers after we went out afterwards. And I'm kind of like, and I kind of asked my mom, like, how come I had to take a shower and they didn't? And she's like, don't worry about it. Like, just shut up. You know what I mean? But I also have heard of even people saying, like, when they're in the shower, there's the reason that they don't wash their legs is because it's not necessary, because the suds go down there anyways. So what's the point of washing your legs? They're already being washed, technically.
I do have a follow-up to that. I got some buddies that watch our podcast, and they brought that up at the bar yesterday. They basically said, who the fuck are these white people saying you don't need to wash your legs in the shower? And these are a bunch of my white buddies saying this. So
that's reassuring.
So it is reassuring to know that
Absolutely.
that is a weird thing. I wasn't assuming all white people didn't wash their legs, but it's reassuring to know that the buddies that are in my life do wash their legs.
The people that I did it with were not white. I know it might be like a regional thing. It might be a Florida thing, bro. It may be.
Florida's a unique place, man.
Yo, Florida is a very unique place, but I have experienced that in Florida. But yeah, that the pool shower thing is a thing. If you look it up on Twitter, if you look it up, there has been like people documented it saying, like, what do you mean you have to wash your legs? Like, what? Like,
guaranteed the pool shower people are the same people who don't wash their legs in the shower.
Guarantee it.
It's got to be the same level of I don't give a fuckness. It's just like, I don't know, man. For me, going in a pool is like immediately when I leave, I now have to take a shower. Like the chlorine that be in the pools, or even all that stank from the water. You were in a body of water where everybody's balls and assholes were fucking floating around in there. It's like you got all the more reason to take a shower.
You're missing the big thing too. Some percentage of that water is urine. Some percentage. Like, so you got to shower.
You don't remember Pee-Pee's Play Park in South Park? The Pee-Pee's Playland, the water park, Pee-Pee?
Shit was disgusting. It was all yellow.
It was almost all urine. He says, look, it's always all urine.
What movie was that? There was a movie where they were like, they put dye in the pool or something, so the kid like went and pissed in the pool, and then he had like this big green cloud around him. That movie traumatized me from ever peeing in the pool. Like every single time that I even thought about it, I was like, man, shit, what if they have that dye in here? They will make me just have a big cloud around me when I pee in the pool. So yeah, I'm not a pee.
What the fuck are you doing?
Cool,
I'm not a peeing in the pool kind of guy.
Cool Tony has entered the chat.
Yeah.
My bad, guys. My wife needed the water bottle out of the car and she can't lift it. That's why my glasses are like transitioned right now. They're like black.
Yeah, I'm like, this motherfucker came in with shades and what's this red cord? I'm like,
no, this is the headphone thing. But
I didn't even notice it before. It looks so noticeable now.
Yeah, that's my bad. Like I had to.
How about you? Do you take a shower after getting out the pool, or do you consider it a shower?
Fuck yeah, bro. That shit's a shower all day. Nah, I'd take a shower after the pool.
You had me for a second. I'm like, oh.
Nah, I take it. That's just, nigga, bro, you smell like chlorine the whole day. Like, who the fuck? And then your skin gets itchy and dry. Like, that's what, I'm not even going to throw race into it.
You know what?
Listen, wait. Have you met somebody that has done that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, I got a question. Those people that they consider like being in the pool doesn't require a shower. Are those the kind of people that use Axe body spray? Is there some overlap there?
Let's just say they have lighter skin complexion. The people that I've met that do this.
One thing, all right? The Axe body spray. Because
Uh-huh.
I was an early user of Axe. Okay?
I bet you was.
I was. Whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean.
Butcher likes to think pools or showers.
Spraying Axe on your balls, major fucking key. You want dry balls. That's the greatest achievement that a man could ever do is have beautiful children that are successful and maintain dry balls throughout the day. At some point, your balls get moist, and that shit's disgusting. Many people put things like powder, talc, things. Them shit's bad. That shit'll give you cancer.
Yeah.
Don't put fucking powder in your balls. We grew up putting powder in our nuts. It ain't good. So from the powder, I transitioned. The Axe body spray.
You spray your
will
balls with the Axe
maintain
body spray?
dry fucking balls for hours. For hours and hours, you just have dry balls.
You gotta be careful not to get your head down.
Well, you don't
there.
spray your dick. That shit could
you
burn.
gotta-
Says specifically your balls.
Yeah, Bono's got a good call out on that. Make sure you don't spray like the head of your penis.
Only with Ben Gay, though. Only
Ben Gay. But dude, the dry achieving dry balls, fantastic. Like my brother, he swears by that thing. The Bordes.
Yeah.
That cream, that little cremita. Put that shit on your nuts.
Around the
dry
boots.
fucking balls, and they smell good.
This is why you get those underwear. They have a separate little ball pouch.
You can just tap
you
up
guys-
the balls real quick.
You don't remember that movie Chef? They do that in the Chef movie. They're in the car and they take the cornstarch and they like shove it in
They
their
do. They put
nutsack.
cornstarch on their
'Cause
nuts.
they're
It works.
Louisiana. It's so
I-
swampy.
I never saw that movie, but that's got John Leguizamo in it, right?
It's so good.
Butcher's favorite actor.
Is that you think that might be like is too much? Should I stop doing that?
No, that's
Go
you.
for it.
dog.
I
What
thought
the
it was
fuck?
funny. I like making fun of it. You do it, people laugh. I make fun of it, people laugh. You know, that's good. I like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. up there enjoyed it too.
You didn't like me making fun of you?
No, it's okay.
He's talking
I
about
just
me, though,
wonder
boy.
if, like-
Hey, because of the glasses and the shit. Yeah, I feel what you're doing there, boy. Bok, bok. See? I
Yeah,
do
Chef's a
noises
good
all the
movie.
time.
You should watch it.
I need to check that one out.
Maybe that'll be Doey's suggestion. Who knows?
It's a good one. I like funny movies, so I like watching funny.
Really nothing funny like fucking.
Ain't nothing funny about Con Air.
No.
Con Air is an amazing piece of cinema. Okay, that could only be one-upped by Face Off.
Hmm
Oh,
Yeah.
these are
Or,
horrible.
Solid movie. Really solid
or
movie choice.
another one up. Speed with Keanu Reeves. Remember? Is it
Broken
Speed?
Arrow.
Speed is actually.
Oh
decent.
my God, Speed is so good.
I only make the best
Is it?
recommendations.
Actually, is it? Because I haven't
It's
seen that movie in
amazing.
at least 20 years.
It's
So-
amazing.
And if you want to one up Con Air, Police Academy, the throwback.
No,
Remember
you want
Police
the
Academy?
It's just
Academy.
naming movies now. They have no connection.
They didn't need connections for trash ass Con Air. I'm
It
just
has
one
Nicolas
upping a
Cage.
trash ass movie with a better trash ass movie.
Police Academy is actually pretty decent.
Yeah, it's
I
pretty
actually
good. Funny.
Mhm.
That
You know what? You know what movie will one up all these movies? The Godfather,
Naked Gun.
Naked Gun, Mafia. Oh my God! Do you guys remember that horrible movie Mafia?
No.
Oh,
The shit made my stomach hurt.
Can I
That
guess?
game
Shit was
Yeah,
like
even
making
trash.
fun of all the Mafia movies.
Does
It
it
was
have
a
Al
parody
Pacino in
movie.
it? Oh, it's a parody.
No, it's a parody. They have like a bunch of scenes from like The Godfather, different things like that, and they're just making fun of things. The fucking in The Godfather, Vito, he dies like attending to his garden, and the little boys are like playing with him when he dies. In the Mafia movie, the little boy has like a gas canister so he gets to spray the plants, but he
Oh.
keeps spraying the old man until he suffocates to death. That shit is terrible. There's just a lot of stupid shit like that.
I was once forced to watch Insane Clown Posse Propaganda.
Oh my
that's by your
God.
brother. That's by your brother.
There's
I
a-
can feel it.
Were
There-
the white
No, it
boys
was
in school?
some weird kids, yeah, from Lake Worth. They were juggalos.
my
They were the first
God.
juggalos I've
jugs?
ever encountered.
You know what? You know what? Shout out to the juggalos, because all juggalos want to do is drink soda and party. And you know
Yeah.
what? That's fine with me.
Yeah, they had a movie.
Racist as shit at some point.
I don't know. Maybe
I think there's some
There are a lot-
overlap with some of them that are racist, but I think you run into that with any group of white people.
there are a lot of rednecks in there. But one of my good friends was a juggalo. He was really cool. But
No, ain't nothing wrong
yeah,
with jugs.
they have a movie called Big Money Hustlers, and
Ah,
it was
that movie sucks,
It
dude.
was one of the
It's
worst
probably better
movies
than
I've
Old Boy.
ever seen. Well, I don't know. I can't even say that. Watching that movie might make you lose the amount of years that I've lost on my life ever since I was been presented. Because then there's a lot of back thought. Like, what did I just experience? Why? It was like my salvia moment. I was like, what the fuck did I just experience?
Yo,
And you think sometimes for years.
so you guys do know people other than me and Doughboy? Y'all don't know nobody who thinks pools are showers and they won't shower for the rest of the day?
I can't name them, but I've experienced it. I live in Florida. We swam in multiple swimming pools, in our teenage years, and I knew some people that were just like, "Yo, like I'm cool." Like I hung out with some people. You get out the shower, and then they're just hopping in beds and shit, and you're like,
Not in my bed.
Yeah, like the chlorine makes me itchy. The chlorine just makes me feel gross. So I got to shower immediately. I've got eczema though, so I've got angry skin in general. So like that chlorine fucks me up.
What is it about hopping in a pool, hopping out of a pool, and then eating pizza that is so delicious?
Fire.
like with the slightly wet fingers.
Yeah, what is it about that
You
makes
gotta-
eating?
It's that little bit of urine that's on your fingertips that's giving it the magic.
Might be
Oh,
the secret.
yo, I was a habitual peer in the pool
Damn.
No.
as a kid. Like I didn't want to go out and waste time to go and fucking and pee and come back. So sometimes I'll just be like, I'll swim by a group of people and just and just as a kid, like I was like 8 years old. Maybe
You can't secretly pee in the pool, whether
Not
there's
no
that
more.
cloud shit or whether it's just the warmth. You swim by some people and then it gets warm there. They're gonna know you just did a drive-by piss on them.
I
Also,
was
the
so
worst is like you'll
piss.
look and you'll see a fucking kid. They look like a deer in the headlights. They'd be like, and they
Bro,
just
I'll
pause
tell
for
you.
some amount of time,
I kept
and
it
you're like,
moving.
that kid's pissing in the pool.
I kept moving, and sometimes if I were to get back, I'll be like, "Yo, what the fuck is this water hot? Yo, y'all niggas is pissing in the pool right now." I'll be like, "Yo, I'm out of here," and I'm the one that's just fucking straight gunned them down.
So
Look at that logic there. He fucking peed the pool because he didn't want to leave the pool, but then he leaves the pool to prove that he wasn't the one who pissed the pool.
I've
Go
got-
to the fucking bathroom and piss.
I've got a question for y'all. I got a hypothetical for y'all. Is it better knowing, or is it better not knowing that someone's pissed in the pool? Like you can just assume, like you're in a pool with a bunch of little kids, one of them is pissed in the pool, right?
I don't want to know.
But you still will go in there and swim. But if you were just like in the pool and one of these kids popped out of the pool, turned around, peed directly into the pool from standing outside it, would you stay in the pool and swim?
Nope.
No, right?
No, absolutely. The knowing is everything.
Yeah, the knowing is everything. Nowadays they got
What if-
that blue liquid that dye that changes when you shit or pee in a pool.
What if one of these kids were to come up to you and like be giggling and be like, "I just peed in the pool"? Would you stay in that pool?
I'll Raw Von Dam body slam that little jit right in the pool, right in his own
Yeah,
piss head first.
I'll probably get out for a little while.
Yeah, I was the lazy river bandit.
Oh my
As
god!
a
You know what's
kid,
nasty
right?
is that
You never know.
nigga, I wasn't in Lazy River with you, so I guarantee you probably pissed all up in that shit.
I probably did.
Disgusting.
You still piss in the pool as a man?
Well,
Yeah.
That's a yes.
That pause was everything. That pause told the whole story.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been in that lazy river behind this piece of shit. He must have pissed all over me. He fucking gave me the fucking lemon shower.
He'd turn
Just
around and look
fucking-
at you. Yo, come closer. He's peeing.
Peed on
right-
my wife.
The worst
You peed on his
part
wife.
is that I enjoy water parks more than I enjoy any other activity in the world. Like, water parks, I enjoy them so much that the last time I went to a water park, I seriously injured myself on a water park.
You
ride.
and Cisco, right? Wasn't it that same trip? You, me,
Yeah.
Cisco, Pucho, Everett, Brian.
No, this
Brian
was
hurt his
when I
back.
went with. No, this was Cheka and her nieces, and I went. I went in a speed slide. Yo, goddamn these kids, okay? These goddamn high school kids should have
Fuck
told
them
me.
kids.
Listen, fat man, you might be a little bit too fat for this ride because I was definitely overweight, bro. It was a speed slide. It went straight down. Bro, when I made it for the first straight, bro, I kept going straight. Yo, I flew maybe 7 feet through the air, and then I landed back on the fucking slide.
No.
And bro, I caught air and I landed on like my side.
Oh,
Yo,
this isn't even like a covered like
No,
a
it's
tube. This
open.
is an open
no,
slide.
I was up. Yeah, bro. I went straight. Yo, thank God I landed back on the tube, but I was seriously injured. I didn't realize. I was like a deer struck by a car. You just kind of walked it off, and I kind of was like, okay. It wasn't only until I got blackout drunk, and then the next day I kind of realized after throwing up in front of a bunch of children that I may have made the wrong decisions that day.
Hold on.
What does it throwing up in front of children have to do
It was
with
just
the water park?
It was
And what is your issue with throwing up near children?
yo.
This is
it's
2
not-
times
Yo,
today.
keep
It's-
Ileana away from this nigga.
I was a bad example, all right, and it was a very depressing part of my life, all right. I don't
3-year-old Danny, we're sorry.
Yeah, I'm a bad example, bro. As a
Wait,
human being,
you
and I
threw
try
up
not
on
to
you
be.
threw up
Some
on
people-
Cheka's daughters or in front of her daughters?
Yeah, in front of her kids the next day. I was really hungover drunk. I got blackout drunk that night. A whole bunch of embarrassing things played out, and yeah, we're not
You also
together
broke your
anymore.
back on
I
this.
wish I was
And then
there.
I broke my back.
Some
and then I
people-
broke my
some
back.
people are just intended to teach other people lessons.
Yeah,
Like,
facts.
Nothing
Facts.
else.
Sometimes
Doey's
Yeah.
puking on these little kids, and he's making sure they're never gonna overdrink in their lives.
yeah.
Teaching them good
That
ass
fucking
examples.
that water park story sounds like some shit that used to happen in Action Park. You guys don't remember this fucking park? There's fucking zero regulation on this place. It was a fucking
You know-
disaster.
you know what
That
I hate,
documentary
though?
on it is so good.
You know what I hate is that Rapids will stop any big dude from getting on any of those rides. And it like to me, I'm big, right? But back then I was bigger. And going all the way to the top and then getting denied, and then you gotta take that walk of shame past everybody else in line. You're like, fuck, that man didn't make it 'cause
Nah.
he's too big. That was the worst.
Yo, thank God, I'm gonna shake the little high school teenager who tells me that. I'm gonna be like, thank you, my man, because you just saved my back, dude. And literally, right now, it just started getting better.
You're
Really?
back from now?
Yes.
How long has it been injured for?
Last August was when I injured it,
Wow.
and right now is when I
Two-
started feeling better.
The August before last.
This 2020 August.
Really? During the
Yeah.
pandemic?
Yeah, we went to New Hampshire,
Oh wow.
and there
I
was
didn't
a
realize
an outdoors water park that was open. Very nice, very cool.
that. During the pandemic, I feel like no, but
Yeah,
damn,
yeah.
okay.
Yo, Pooch.
Hey, Pucho, our
AC needs
producer
help.
would like your hand with something real quick.
Yeah, she needs help.
Damn.
Just get up and go. Why are you looking at your phone?
Don't tell me what the fuck to do.
What are you, the producer, Tony? Huh?
I'm
You
the
think you wrote things?
co-producer. I'm the co-producer.
Uncultured fucking swine.
Mm-hmm. Yo, so quick question.
When did you get food? What are you eating?
Eating chips. I have to eat, man. My heartburn is kicking in. So, pool talk again. I don't know what it is, but you go in the pool, and that fucking nice slice of pizza is like it's like that spot, bro. I don't know what it is, and you gotta find that real good crispy, not too hard, nice even flow, a little stiff pizza. Bro, I don't know if you guys follow this guy. Barstool reviews on the pizza. That man is hilarious. He goes all to those pizza spots in New York or wherever else he goes to, and he rates the pizzas. And I think he does almost an okay job at rating pizzas. I mean,
Yeah.
Almost an okay job.
there's some pizzas like he didn't rate them good, mostly based off the price because they were overpricing pizza or whatever. But I think for the most part, I want to see this guy in live action rate a fucking pizza, and then I want to be there to also taste the pizza and see if I agree with him or not, because
See,
he eats
see
pizza.
the pool food that I think of whenever I think of like a pool party or something from like my childhood, it's always hot dogs, dude. It's
Hot dogs is another one,
and-
or a cheeseburger, a good cheeseburger.
A
hot
good
dogs
barbe-
and some some ridges, like those ruffled chips.
Oh man,
Yeah.
it's one
Wow.
of the one thing that I miss about being down south is because up north there aren't enough barbecues.
Barbecues. Talking water parks? Now we're back.
No,
No, we're talking about
No,
good
'cause-
foods that go with pools, like coming out
That
of a
go
pool.
in the pool.
I said a
Sorry.
hot dog and some ruffled chips, those
And
ridges.
pizza and
Oh, the
cheeseburgers.
soggy pool chips. It's classic. That shit hurts my stomach. I've gotten stomach aches from that.
Shout
shit.
outs to all the Hispanic mothers that every time you went to a theme park and they made pre-lunches for you. They had like my mother made like little sandwiches and Ziploc
Bag
bags.
sandwiches, dude.
Bro, as soon as we get out to eat, because they didn't want to pay for the expensive ass rabbits food, which I get. Bro, we got there and bust them sandwiches down, bro. That shit gave me mad energy and mad enjoyment, and I just went back and went at it for another 2 hours. This shit was amazing, bro. Shout out to my mom for that.
Who do you think started that you have to wait 30 minutes before you swim bullshit?
Your parents.
Because that killed me as a child. My parents would get the little egg timer, and you'd have to wait for that egg timer to go off before you could jump in that pool.
That's
Not only is that super shitty, not only did I never wait, it's a myth. I don't know if it's an actual myth or if it was the recommendation at some point, but it's changed. They say swimming as soon as possible is the best way not to get cramps.
Yo,
for all y'all people that didn't want to follow the rules, you were in the right all along. You were right for the wrong reasons, but you were right.
But what is your to-go-to pool food right after
hold
break?
on.
I want that fried fucking chicken. I want the soggy fried chicken fingers.
Can I say something?
Yeah, but come on. You can't shut the whole pod down.
Yo, have any of y'all seen Meek Mill eating French fries in the pool, but like all the French fries are in the water?
Nah.
He's picking them out of the water?
It's like a picture that he's eating French fry pool waters, and then a few months later he has like digestion problems, like legitimate health issues.
Some giardia or something.
Yo, if you want to look it up, it'll come up quick. If you put Meek Mill pool fries, and he just is eating a picture of fucking fries that are inside the pool, and you see his legs. Yo, that shit is hilarious. I'm sorry for interrupting everybody, but I needed to say that.
Oh my God. Yo, it's on his lap. Looks like he just spilled it. I don't know if you can see it.
Look.
That's awful. That's so bad, dude. Don't like that. Don't like that one fucking bit.
Nah, he's probably eating it, and that shit just spilled, and he was like, fuck it, I ain't gonna let it sit in the water. I mean, I can see that happening. Do a little quick 5-second rule.
No, I think
the 5 second picture of it.
I think the 5-second rule does not apply whenever that food falls into a body of water.
That might have been pissed in.
Or on the New York streets.
Nah, fuck that. Doughboy's pissed
all over
New York.
There's no 5-second rule on the New York streets. You drop that pizza, it's gone forever.
Dunzo, yeah. You treat anything like it has HIV and AIDS on it when it drops in the New York streets.
So different from foods. I wanted to revisit Tony's experience where he got sent down by the little high schooler at the Rapids because he was a little too big for the ride.
No, it wasn't. No, all right, go ahead. Don't matter.
What?
No, I was gonna say it wasn't a high schooler who sent me down. It was a grown ass man.
Okay.
But
yeah. So the little kid, it was a summer job. Francesco Flat, he used to work at the Rapids. He was a lifeguard at the Rapids, right? And they had at some point they built this crazy fucking ride that like a few people had gotten hurt on. It's some crazy tube thing. I don't know. Yo, one day he said he was at the bottom of the ride. Mainly he was there to help the kids get out once they got to the bottom of the ride. He said one day that he was just sitting down there and he heard like a gunshot. Bah! Like just some crazy loud sound. And he was looking up at the ride because it was coming from like the
up
fucking
there.
slide. And then he said all he saw was the tube come out. Empty, and it was like those tubes are like 4 people, and then he was like, "What the fuck? Like, where are the people?" And then he said, one at a time, the biggest, fattest motherfuckers he's ever seen in his life just came out of the tube, but like face down. They were just like passed out.
No,
and he was like he had to save these gargantuan people from drowning in this pool. One at a time, he was like yanking them out of the pool, and another was coming out. It was like Forrest Gump when he just kept running back into the jungle to go pull people out of Vietnam. He said it was fucking horrible, dude. I just imagine that guy, that little high schooler, might have saved you from that fate, Tony.
What is that action park thing? They did the loop-de-loop tube, and it would drop people 10 feet onto their heads or something.
Yo, no way.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Yeah,
bitch.
they had no safety standards. They were just building shit. So they were building like loops in a tube, and people were like, "Fuck it, that shit looks crazy. Let's go in the tube." But they did no testing to make sure that people would get to the other side of this loop.
There was
And
only
so they'd get to the top, blam, and they were just people died in Action Park. They shut the park down due to safety concerns.
That's so
did?
fucking beast.
the entire staff was drunk constantly. Basically, like that documentary is worth watching, dude. Like it's pretty good.
On
Like-
Netflix, right?
I think it might be on HBO, but I'm not positive.
Even there was a ride in all right, so Volcano Bay, right, when it first opened, my mom, they wanted her to go. We went there like first week opening, right? They have a fucking water slide, and it's the one you fit 3 or 4 people. But since I was big, it was just me and one other person. Well, the one other person was way lighter than me because they're weighing it off by weight on these rides when it should equal out the weight on both sides of the rafts. So it starts off, you go and you spin, and it's an open thing. So you spin, you come around, and then it's like a bowl, and you spin down the bowl and you land in the water. Well, the first turn you go, depending on where you're at and how fast you're going, I'm big, so I'm leading. Bro, that shit hits us hard. It goes up, bro, half the float goes off the side of the top part. Like half of it's out. And I'm nervous as fuck because it's like, bro, I am pretty high up here right now. If I fall off, I'm not going to make it. But some way, somehow, it just brought us right down, and we didn't even spin in the hole. We went straight through the hole and smacked the water so fucking hard that I don't even know who the hell was riding with me, where they were at. I was the only one left in the fucking raft. We smacked the water. Bow! The lifeguard looks, the other lifeguard looks, and everybody's like, what the fuck? I'm just like, oh, shit. And next thing you know, whoever, I think it was my cousin Victor, I think. Maybe, I don't know. They're fucking like off on the edge, like gasping for air, bro. Because I guess they fell off and just smacked straight water. And I was just like, bueno, like I'm good. Like it was just weird. You were supposed to spin and gradually fall. We just went straight like a Mahone going into the toilet. And you know how you take a shit, and when the shit water hits, it just and it comes back up and touch your anus. You know how that water drop? That's what happened to my cousin. I think it's the worst.
It's called Poseidon's Kiss.
Just giving you a little kiss.
That's disgusting.
That shit is fucking disheartening. Feeling that cold ass water,
Smacking
that
your
shit
butthole
hits you right in the butthole. That
No.
shit is disturbing.
That shit is disheartening when you're pooping in public. That's the worst. That is the absolute worst. Is that little Poseidon's kiss it when you're pooping in public. My own home, it's fine. It's whatever. It's not the best thing, and it's not the best, but it's not as bad. Do that shit in public. Yeah, you're gonna go get tested the next week or something. I don't know.
For real.